Hello everyone, Boyces here, and today I will be making a guide on how to econ level and have a good chosen in almost every game. So I do believe that econ, if you do master this skill, you should at least get to plat, no matter what comp you play. It is really important to master. It should be one of your primary focus once you learn the game. So I will go over all the basics step that you need to go. So this is for players that are, I do believe, below plat. Maybe for plat players, and maybe sometime you will learn like one thing or two, but this is mainly to help you get to plat. Please like and subscribe this video if you enjoyed it, but here it goes. So the main important thing here is eco, and everybody is going to tell you this, okay? Everybody is going to tell you you need to get 50 gold as soon as possible, okay? That's really important. So the first questions I will answer is, do you level to 4 at 2-1? Yes and no. So it depends on what early game you have. If it adds a strong synergy, then I will level to 4 when I know I can win streak. For example, if I have, let's say, I don't know, a TF cultist with Elise, so I have 3 cultists, right? And I just got a G4 to put all those 3 units. I know I'm going to win streak, so maybe adding an additional unit just to make sure I win streak is a good idea, right? If, for example, I have a chosen Maokai brawler, and then you have Tamkench and a Vi, that's 4 brawlers. There's nothing really to add there. You should already be streaking, right? So in that case, I will not level to 4. Only if you feel confident that you will win do you level to 4. Otherwise, it's always better to econ. So the first threshold is right before the second carousel. You need to have at least 10 gold. It's really important, because then you will just eco all the way to Krugs. So you will not purchase much unless you already have the units for the comp that you go for, but we'll cover that later. Usually a level to 5 on Krugs. Sometimes it's just making sure to kill the Krugs at level 4. Yeah. So what matters here in this stage actually is what's called streaking. Why? It doesn't matter win or loss, by the way. Why? Because you will get additional gold for each streak, okay? So if you do get 4 win streak, you will get an additional gold every time. If you get to 5 and more, you get 2 gold, and so on. Until 7, you get 3, I think it is right now. Same for lose streaking. If you lose streak the whole stage here, you will get more gold than if you do win, lose, etc. So streaking will grant you more gold. It is sometimes a better strategy to just lose streak than to just preserve some health and have a econ that's like really bad just because you're trying to save some health. Okay, so this is for the early game all the way to round 2. Now the question I get asked the most also is, when do I level to 6 this set? Is it 3-2 like before? Is it 3-5? What's going on? So here's the answer. Basically, there is a case where you level 6 on 3-1. And that's the case when you're win streaking, and I mean you won every single round here, okay? So you want to preserve that streak, you want to level 6 before everybody else. So you level to 6 on 3-1, okay? Otherwise, you level to 6 on 3-2 if after you get a level 6 you still have 30 gold left. If you do not have 30 gold left, you level 6 on 3-5. Really important, because if you do level here and have less than 30 gold, you're just gonna kill your Econ, and then you will have to get it back up and it's going to be too slow. Okay, and that can be a losing game potential here. You need to have 30 gold at the very least after getting to level 6. Okay, if not, you wait here, you should be at 40 over here, around 50 here, and then here you level to 6. If you're weak, you can roll a little bit to 40, max 30, but after that you don't do anything during this stage, you just eco until Wolf. Again, if you are win streaking all the way to stage 2 and until 3-5, I might consider going 7 here. Again, before anyone else on an even number, to add an additional synergy and have better chances on your forecast units. Otherwise, you level 7 at 4-1. The goal here is to roll. Everybody is gonna roll at this stage. Why? Because that's where the forecasts are appearing. So all the Ashes, the Warwicks, the Aries, Atrox, Sejuani's, all those forecasts that are like played in all the strong comps, Riven, everybody's gonna roll for them here, right? So you need to roll at 7, maybe until 30, and then you will get either your carry or a better idea on what final comp you will go for. Do not go below 30. If you're still too weak, you can still roll until 30 on 4-2 and 4-3, but you need to have at least close to 30 gold or more right before this carousel to be able to level 8 on round 5-1. Okay, so if you're weak, you can hold here. If not, if you have stabilized, you just eco, you just press the level button here until here, and here at level 8 you will have a bunch of gold to roll at 8. Okay, so that's basically the cases on what's happening on stage 4. Most of the time I do roll just because of all the forecast carries that are so important in almost any comp. So you're going to see that everybody's rolling there, and if you don't, you're not going to find the good units because everybody will find it before you. Okay, so they're out of the pool, you cannot find them anymore. So really important to roll here. If you're loose drinking too hard, bleeding too hard, losing too much HP. If not, then just add the unit. If you're strong, just add the unit. Press the level button, just equal to level 8, okay? And then on 5-1 is usually where everybody goes level 8. If it's not 5-1, it's fine. You can do it on 5-3 just to make sure you get additional gold to roll on level 8, because most comps are gonna depend on finding one 5-cost unit, especially the 5-con units. Just standing alone, just smashing them are like really good. So I can go over that later. But level 8 around 5-1. Then it depends on which comp you're playing. If you're playing, for example, Vingar Mystic, you should be looking for maybe the Shen or the Zillion to get the 4th Mystic, right? Or maybe upgrade your Aerie. So again, everybody should roll level 8 until you find the upgrades of either your frontline or your carries. If you already have the comp online and you're just missing one legendary, just roll until you find it. It is okay to roll to 0 because not just a few people will go to level 9. Having a strong board, like strong enough to carry to level 8 while the others are getting stronger. That's what I mean, okay? So really important, you need to roll to get stronger to be able to stabilize a level 8, either by finding legendaries or finding the 2-star 4 cost. If you're win streaking during all stage 4, please consider just leveling 8 and just press the level button to go to 9. You're gonna have much easier chances to find legendaries, to 2-star them, and to basically win the game. If you want to do that, it's the same principle. You level 8 at 5-1, you just press the level button all the way to stage 5, and you can level. Usually 6-3 is better just because you get more gold. 6-1 is fine to go level 9. But that again is if you're win streaking stage 4 part of stage 5, I would consider that. So this is how a regular game goes. But these rules here do not apply if you are doing a hyper roll build. So let's go over that quickly, because it will depend. So first thing to talk about if you're doing hyper roll is you need to know those percentages. Because it's really important. Hyper roll, you need to 3-star your unit carry and maybe some more. So you need to know at what levels you need to roll for the better chances to find your units. And it did change from set 3, that's why I'm doing that. So for the 1-cost units, for example, Yasuo Duelist is a really good comp, and if you do see Yasuo Duelist, I will always take it, because the items are so flexible, and it's really good in the early game and in the late game once you find the other exile. So the best to roll for Yasuo, once you get to 50 gold, right? To slow roll at level 5, you will stay at level 5 because that's where you get the best chances to get your Yasuo. If you find some at level 4, even better, but don't stay at level 4 for too long, okay? You need to level 5 to be able to stay quite healthy, and then stay at 50, I will go over that later. Now, look at a 2-cost hyper build, maybe something like Aphelios or Shade Z. So you would think that actually the best is to go level 6, right? It's not. It's actually level 7. The percentage of 2-cost doesn't change, and you have much better chances to avoid the 1-cost and to get 3-cost as well to complete your comp, maybe with Evelyn for Shade, for example. So I would roll at 7, okay? And then, of course, what about 3-cost carries? Well, look here. That's the highest on the list, 35%, and it's at level 8. Not at level 7, okay? Level 8 has a better percentage. So I'm talking about, let's say, Akali in Assassins. There you go, at level 8. If you are maybe Kalista, for some reason, level 8. Katarina in Warlords, level 8. Okay, it's really important to know this. The 3-cost, you need to level 8. You will have better chances, you will even find some legendaries, and really low chances on 1 and 2 cost, meaning you should only worry on those. Okay? So that's first. Now, the goal here is actually not to press the level button almost at all until you find your 3-star carry as Yasuo, Fiora, Zed, whatever it is, right? So let's go over it. The principle is still 10 gold right before Carousel, okay? Then you will only level to 5 again at Krugs, but the goal here is to get 50 gold as soon as possible. Like, it's really important to have it as soon as possible. If you're going for Yasuo Duelist, just don't buy anything that's not a Duelist. Like, don't, okay? you need to eco as much as possible, 50 as soon as possible. Once you're at level 50, all the excess gold that you will get after each round, you will roll it to find Yasuo's, Fiora's, Jax, or in the Z cases, Zeds, and any other units that you need. Okay? Really important. For the one cost, you stay at level 5, like I just showed you, and all the excess gold, you stay above 50 at all times, and you just slow roll to find 3-star Yasuo. Once you 3-star Yasuo, you can level to 6, to 7, and by that time you have found maybe Aurelia or Shen or any other units that is in the Druidist comps or in the Shade comp, and you can just put them in. You don't need to roll, you have your 3-star unit, it's gonna carry you. Okay, really important. So it doesn't really matter because it just depends on when you hit your 3-star. So once you get 50 gold, you just slow roll your excess gold above 50 to find your 3-star. It doesn't matter if it's on 3-2, 3-3, or even 4-1, to be honest. Once you find it, you just level and you go really fast to level 8. Okay, really important, because otherwise you will fall behind. And that's basically the guide, guys. Let me know if you do have any questions about Econ or leveling in specific comps. I think I covered everything that I know. Otherwise, you can ask in the comments or join my Discord and ask me there. Remember, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It helps me a lot to grow my channel. But I will see you guys next time.